What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Vlog coming to you with another video on Baki Hanma. Now today I will be discussing why I think the match between Baki Hanma versus Muhammad Ali Jr. was a huge disappointment. The match sucked. Now before we get into it, be sure to like the video and subscribe. Now before I get into the match, let's first of all discuss about the build-up, the events that went into this match before it started, because it will be good for us to get the rundown how much input they did on this match, and for the fact that they did not deliver in the end made this match one of the worst matches in Baki. Actually, I would say it's the #1 worst match on Baki. Now, towards the ending of Right Eye tournament, we see Baki and Muhammad Ali Jr. The two spoke for a little bit, and Jr. challenged Baki for a match. And Baki refused initially because Baki wants to train, he wants to focus his training to one day be able to face his father, Yujiro Hanma. But Muhammad Ali Jr. was determined and wouldn't take no for an answer. After Baki told him that he wouldn't fight him, he determined within himself that Baki must fight him. And I was like, oh my goodness, how is he going to get Baki to fight him? What is he gonna do? Right? Because Baki just don't say no to fight. Baki normally accepts challenges, right? Wherever it comes, however it comes. So for Baki to say no, that means he is really focusing on doing something else other than facing Junior. Now, what Junior did, Junior figured out that in order to fight Baki, he's gonna have to do something that Baki did not expect, which he did. He went after Kazuo, and he told Kazuo that he's interested in her and he would like to date her and he would like her to be his. Kazuo went and told Baki about this, and Baki wasn't pleased in any way, shape or form. And because of this, Baki then accepted Muhammad Ali Jr.'s challenge. Now at this point I was like, alright, now this is gonna be a good one, because now I see the reason why the two will have to train, the anger or the animosity between the two that will help fuel them to train. Junior, his motivation will be that he wants to be the #1. He wants to beat Baki, and if he does beat Baki, he will literally take his woman, right? And he will be recognized, because for some time Baki has been the favorite. Junior wants the title, and not just the title, he wants to take Baki's woman. Now I do understand Junior was one that started this feud, right? And Baki, on the other hand, his fueling point or his animosity towards Junior will be, I'm gonna whoop your ass because you challenged me and I said no the first time, and the only way you can get me to say yes is you went after my woman, you went after my girlfriend, which is a no-no, and because of that I'm going to whoop your behind. So that reason alone is enough build up, you know, that reason alone is enough to see what's gonna happen between these two. Junior figured out in order to test his boxing and his martial arts skills, he would need to take on fighters that knew Baki, fighters that fought Baki in the past, which he did. Now mind you, the beginning of the Right Eye tournament, or before the Right Eye tournament even started, Muhammad Ali Jr. sparred or mixed it up a little bit with Yujiro Hanma in the beginning. So to fight Baki, Muhammad Ali Jr. fought Goki Shibukawa. He also fought Doppo Orochi and won at first. Then Goki and Doppo came back, fought and defeated Muhammad Ali Jr. Jr. went on to face Jack Hanma and was brutally defeated. Man, Jack Hanma literally mobbed the floor with Muhammad Ali Jr. It was literally embarrassing. Jack Hanma gave him a good ass beating. His behind was whooped, basically. At this point, Junior was devastated and was about to give up because he was unsure of himself at this point. And in that moment, in that very moment, Muhammad Ali Sr. entered the scene, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. Junior is about to get some of that old school boxing training from Pops, right? He's about to be schooled properly. He's about to, like, you know, now mind, these are all the build-ups, right? These are all the settings that keeps audience to continue to watch, to see how this fight is gonna go. Now he got his training from Pops, which he improved a lot, and then comes the match we have all been waiting for. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, these two are like family friends because their fathers know each other, right? Ujura has met Muhammad Ali Jr. in the past, right? Ujura has acknowledged Muhammad Ali Sr. for his fighting spirit, not just in the ring, but also outside the ring, for standing against the injustice and the oppression Black people, African people are facing. These two are basically family friends. To have all of this history between Muhammad Ali Jr. and Baki, to have all the build-up, to have all these things intact, the fight barely started. Each and every one of the audience were like, this match is going to be a good one. We are about to see the absolute best out of the two. Due to the fact that the senior, Muhammad Ali Sr. can no longer fight because he is ill, right? Now with his son, with everything passed down from generation to generation, we're going to see all that moves incorporating with their martial arts skills, right? Combining boxing with martial arts skills, we're going to see the absolute best of Muhammad Ali in his own son, Muhammad Ali Jr. That was the thinking. That was how I saw this match going in. We're going to see these two beat the holy crap out of each other. And for the fact that the match ended the way it did, the match barely started and Baki went for a low blow. That was a blow. That was a huge blow to the audience. It was a huge blow to the African family. I can understand Baki winning the match, but to have this type of history, the build-up that went into it and everything, you know, to making this match, I believe that the outcome that we got was not just right. We could have gotten a better outcome. And knowing the fact that Baki is a prodigy, which I can agree with, knowing that Baki is a good fighter, the path how they did this match did not help Baki in my understanding in any way, shape or form. If anything, it kind of made me lose a little bit of respect for Baki. It didn't put Baki over. Instead, it put Muhammad Ali Jr. over simply because you couldn't fight me face to face, kick for kicks. You couldn't fight me like a real man and you had to go for a low blow. Okay, I can understand a fight is a fight, but with Baki's history of battles, we have a higher regard. I have a higher regard for Baki, the standard of fighting for Baki. So I put him in a top standard, and for that he has to live up to the standard that we all put him up to, right? Also, Muhammad Ali is not a fictional character. Muhammad Ali, his name is bigger. Is way bigger than Ujura Hanma. His name is bigger than Baki. Ujura and Baki are fictional characters. Muhammad Ali is a huge name and a real life personality. A real life person, not just a normal person. He was a hero to his people, both in the ring and outside the ring. I would say King Ganeshwara did a better job having a real life character or honoring the influence on a real life character. They put it together way better. For example, Kaneda Sukichi versus Humoro. For you King Ganeshwara fans, if you remember that backstage fight, Humoro, his appearance and his fighting style was that of the icon himself, the Dragon, Bruce Lee. Humoro flawlessly used Jeet Kune Do as his fighting style, which was founded and mastered by Bruce Lee. Kaneda versus Humoro backstage fight was very impressive, and mind you, there was no build up to that fight. If you guys remember, King Ganeshwara Season 1 Episode 6, the backstage fight between Kaneda versus Humoro had no atom of build up in it. But I will tell you this, although it didn't have any build up, it did way much better, way 100% way much better than Baki versus Muhammad Ali Jr. They botched that fight. That fight was disappointing. They didn't do a good job. They did not deliver. I'm not sure why they failed the audience on that match, to be honest. I'm not sure why at all, because the build up, the history between these two, knowing that their fathers know each other. Yujiro has acknowledged Muhammad Ali Sr. Muhammad Ali Sr. is too old and ill and cannot fight anymore. Now his son passed his skill to his son by training him, by coming in to train his son, giving him that old school training, and knowing that Junior not only has his father's abilities, the boxing experience, he also has the martial art experience on top of that. And with all the build up, trying to take Baki's girl, fighting people that knew Baki, fighting Jack Hanma, with all the build up, with episodes upon episode that built this matchup, for it to go down the way it did, it was just a huge blow and it was a disappointment. Maybe they just didn't care about the match to begin with. But what do you think? Did they do this match justice? Let me know what you guys think. On that note, keep on keeping on. See you in the next video.